Community Church. Covering this event is our on-site reporter, Monica Fisher.
Thanks, Celeste. As you can see, I'm standing outside the new Site Community Church, where a ceremony to dedicate this new building is about to start. While the dignitaries, which include our mayor, councilman, and our very own Little Miss Sunshine, who will be cutting the ribbon, are gathering for this occasion. I have here general contractor, Mr. Joe Carpenter, of Carpenter Construction Company. Mr. Carpenter, this must have been a huge contract for you. How did this all happen?
Well, Monica, I've been in this business for many a year, but I do have to say that this project was my absolute favorite.
Why is that, Mr. Carpenter?
Well, you see, I've been a part of this congregation for a long time. We outgrew our first building and we had no room to expand, so the church bought this here prime property.
Say, didn't this land used to have a factory located on it?
Yes, in fact, it was a total mess, and we had to tear down the entire thing before we could get it right.
Monica, I think we have some footage of that. I believe I covered that story 6 months ago.
Yes, I believe you did, Celeste.
Back when I had your job and you had mine. Not that you were bitter or anything.
Yes, Celeste. I did have to adjust my attitude a tad.
A tad? Whatever. Let's just roll the footage for our viewers. It was quite the demolition. I remember it like it was yesterday. God's Word tells us that we are a new creation in Christ Jesus. We are to daily put off the old, sinful, damaging practices. The old nature, it's gotta go. Mess. Why they had to tear the entire thing down is beyond me. They could have saved so much money if they had only...
Celeste, my friend, you're on the air.
Oh, hello there. We just witnessed a fascinating demolition live. It was quite exhilarating to watch.
Good save. Celeste, don't you have the general contractor on site?
Yes, I have here Mr. Fred Carpenter.
Oh, it's Joe, man. Joe Carpenter?
Yes, Joe. Now that you've demolished the old building, what's the next step?
I'll let my project managers, Bobby and Larry, speak to that.
Hi. Well, the first thing we have to do is get a plan.
Yes, we must create a plan.
Like a blueprint?
Well, it's more than a blueprint. We have a master plan.
Master plan?
Yes. We needed to know exactly what we were building.
It's just like in life. We need to have a model so we know what we want our lives to become.
Celeste, what are they talking about? A model for one's life?
I'm not sure of following you. Could you please explain this model for our viewers?
Absolutely. I seek godly wisdom on how to build my life, and daily I surrender. Lord, help me do what's right, renewing my mind and reaching in love. Lord Jesus is my Father of the love. More, like Jesus, like Him every day. 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 Like Jesus, I want to grow in wisdom. Like Jesus, I want to grow in stature too. Man on bigger, with God in hand. Like Jesus, I want to grow like You. Like Jesus, I want to grow in wisdom. Like Jesus, I want to grow in stature too. Man on bigger, with God in hand. Like Jesus, I want to grow like You. I will seek godly wisdom on how to build my life and daily surrender. God, help me do what's right, renewing my mind and reaching to love. And like Jesus, please my Father up above. Like Jesus, I want to grow in wisdom. Like Jesus, I want to grow in stature too. Man on bigger, with God in hand. Like Jesus, I want to grow like You. More, like Jesus, like Him every day. More, like Jesus, like Him every day.
John, Louis, whatever your names are.
It's Bobby, Larry, and Joe, ma'am.
Whatever. The station will probably send you back out here in like 6 months to cover your progress. Like, it's freezing and 10 below.
Well, thanks for stopping by, and we'll look forward to seeing you again. God bless.
Ta-da! I arrived.
Oh, Sasha, why are you here today?
Now, Joe, you know I'm a decorator on this project. Why shouldn't I be here?
Well, we haven't even poured the foundation yet. In fact, we still have to level the land first. It's got potholes and cracks everywhere.
Oh, Joe, I can tell you some shortcuts to make it look marvelous. Some putty here, some paint there. No one will know the difference. At Tada Designs, our focus don't waste time or time with the eye can't see.
Now, Sasha, you know that is not the way we do things around here.
Yeah, we don't do it that way, Sasha.
You can say that again.
Remember, there are two kinds of builders in this world.
In fact, let's tell you about these guys. Crew!
I'll do it my way, I don't need your advice. Oh, what of you, who could ask for more?
So he built on the sand. But there's another kind of builder who was wise.
A solid foundation, I'm trusting in God. Stone up on stone, I gotta build it just right.
Good morning, crew.
Good morning.
Newspaper, got the plumbing supplies?
Jack. Taylor, do you have all the framing lumber?
Yes, sir, right here.
All right, come on, Bobby and Larry. While they're setting up, let's go check on the master plan.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Piper, move your pipes. You're blocking my crew from setting up.
No, you're blocking my crew.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, my crew got here first.
So,
our job is more important.
oh, yeah?
Now, wait just a minute. Wait a minute.
What's going on here?
They're arguing about who our player should go first.
What? Crew, we talked about this, about our attitudes during the building process.
Yes, if we want God's blessing on our work, we've got to care about one another and even put their needs before our own. It isn't always easy, but we must stick with it and persevere, because perseverance will produce. Yes, Remember what I have said. Jesus gave us the Beatitudes so we can see if we have
an attitude of gratitude.
I'm sorry, Taylor. I am too, Piper.
There you go. We want God's blessing on our lives and on this project.
How cold is it?
All right, crew, circle up. I got a call this morning from the TV station. They're coming by to check in and show the viewers our progress. Miss Celeste should be here any minute.
Excuse me, where can I find Mr. Joe Carpenter?
Right here, ma'am. What can I do for you?
I'm Monica Fisher from Sunday Morning Live, and I'm here for the interview.
Hey, aren't you the news anchor? Yeah, where's Miss Celeste?
Can you say corporate shakeup?
Corporate shakeup.
Well, Miss Celeste Bergen is at my anchor desk now. She was promoted, and I was put back in the field, out here in the freezing cold. Not that I'm bitter or anything.
Sorry, Monica, but we're glad you're here.
Yes, we really are. Yeah, well, I was the lead anchor for 5 years. Never missed a cue. I had top ratings.
Well, I'm sure you did. But believe me, these things have a way of working out. Just give it a little time.
Miss Monica, I like your pearl necklace. It's beautiful.
Well, it's a token gift from my producer after 5 years of hard work.
Well, I like it.
I like your bracelet too. Is it made of gold?
Yes, it is. Can you say retail therapy?
Retail therapy.
Man, I think my crew's hit on something.
What?
Well, you know some things that happen aren't so pleasant at the time, but our God can make something beautiful out of all kinds of situations if we allow Him.
What do you mean?
Well, just think what an oyster had to go through to make that beautiful pearl necklace you're wearing. Maybe God has a plan like that for you.
Huh, I never thought of it like that.
You know you're irritating me. You're just one little green, but you're more than I can stand. I was happy in the ground. Why did you dig me up and throw me in the fire? This is more than I can bear. My self-gratitude, oh Lord. You can make it go away. I can't take it anymore.
Glad you got my call, Sasha. It's time for the finishing touches.
Great, I brought swatches and paint chips.
Sasha?
Monica?
It's so good to see you.
You two know each other?
Yes?
Sasha was a set decorator at the studio. She was wonderful.
Yeah, well, that was 100 years ago.
Well, how about that?
Well, Sasha, I never had a chance to say goodbye and say that I'm so sorry the studio cut your job.
Oh, honey, it's the best thing that ever happened to me. Because of that, I got the courage to start my own decorating business. It's called Ta-da!
Ta-da, what a perfect name. I'm so happy for you.
So, Sasha, when you lost your job, how did it be a blessing in disguise?
You can say that again. It definitely was a blessing in disguise. When I lost my job, I was so sad and felt that God had forgotten all about me.
I know the feeling.
But I knew God loved me and had a plan for my life.
So what did you do?
I prayed, Monica. I prayed.
Lord, come to you, I'm calling on your name. Lord, I worship you, please hear the words I pray. Lord, so have your way. I will listen and I'll obey.
What? Yeah, I think I am.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Hi, this is Monica Fisher reporting from the almost finished New Site Community Church. And let me tell you, this is more than just a marvelous project. It's much more than that. The crew has put their heart and soul into this mission, and I would be thrilled to be back with them on Dedication Sunday, because I, for one, want to know more about their master architect and his plan for my life.
Welcome back to Sunday Morning Live. Now, let's get back to Monica Fisher, where the dedication for the New Site Community Church is about to start.
Thanks, Celeste. Thanks, Celeste. I'm thrilled to be here. Right now, I'd like to introduce my pastor.
Oh, your pastor. Really, Monica? When did this happen?
This happened when I met some of the most wonderful people while covering the story. They introduced me to Jesus, and I learned that he had a marvelous plan for my life. Oh, let's welcome Pastor Daw, who will be leading us in the dedication this morning.
Jesus, our Father in heaven, It is with great joy that we gather to honor you this morning. May this be a place where your people gather to praise you, serve one another, and build lives that glorify your holy name. May it always be a place where broken people can come to find a new life, hope, and future in your Son, Jesus Christ. We dedicate this church to you, and all God's people said, Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, the entire crew and congregation invite you to join us as we celebrate and build futures on Jesus, our solid rock.
Rock.